What's up, UBC land? So, I'm here to answer a lot of questions. As you know, we've been doing this now for in total. I'm gonna do an actual full rundown here on our history. I hope I don't get anything wrong since I'm going off the top of my head. 3 years ago, we started up a thing called Workforce. It's actually still a YouTube channel that has nothing on it, which we are actually going to rectify. As we took a hiatus, we came back. We started doing the Ugly but Charismatic entertainment stuff. It was originally the four people that it was supposed to start out with was myself, Clone, and two of our other friends who are managers in restaurants that we no longer work for. Which is why once we left, we could actually do the projects. Which the Drunk Ginger Ogre is, one of them. That's why he gets to participate, because we don't work together anymore. The other one was going to be once we started actually managing stuff, and we thought we were going to be able to gung ho it and turn a profit, and we were going to be able to hire him on, and that never really we haven't gotten there yet. But it's now been a little over a year and a half with Ugly but Charismatic, and we've done 90 or so videos, a lot of live stream stuff, and about 2,000 views now. We're actually still a little under. I'm going to say a little over with all of our Twitch stream content and stuff like that. And I was not in a good place when we started this project at all. I was drinking quite heavily on a daily basis. Completely hated my job, hated my life, hated everything about me. And when you're in that dark of a place, you're not the most productive human being, and you can think you are. You can think you're doing such fantastic stuff, and it's horrible. It's trash. I thought that one of the greatest things you ever did was a hockey game where everybody except for Clone was loaded. We were all. It was a horrible day. I didn't think we were gonna get to shoot it, and we ended up filming it and streaming it, and it's actually on our channel. It's the NHL hockey game we have up, which I actually will probably put in a new folder, and I'm gonna be reorganizing a lot of the channel with what I think's our good content, what I think's our content, and stuff like that. We're also going to be, anything we do on Twitch from now on is actually going to end up dropping down to Workforce, and the plan is to eventually launch an edited portion where it's all edited videos. Everything is I just don't have the time to do a lot of editing stuff, and so the full platform will be UBC Workforce Beta, because we just left our alpha stage, and so I feel like we've evolved a little bit. We've hit beta, and even though we're down a member, for the time being, I have faith that he's going to be back, and so we are going to be the best entertainment travesty around. That is our goal. That is our mission statement here. And that's the direction we're going to run with. And I really hope that we can keep people captivated. I know how it can be to face that level of burnout and just needing some time away. And I wrote this piece a little while ago, and I shared it through Tumblr, which is why I linked my Tumblr down below. And I'm going to do something I have never done, and that's which is funny because I used to do radio. I took a poetry class a long time ago where I was sick, so I didn't get to do it. We went down to the class went down to the radio station, and they had written pieces to put on a CD. So everything was like the same theme, everything kind of lined up and matched, and I didn't get to participate, which I didn't care at the time because I wrote stuff all the time. I was on the radio all the time. I had a radio show in college. I thought I was awesome with it, And so I wrote a piece that I actually want to share with everybody. And no matter what happens, I really hope that Clone finds what he needs and gets to come back, or no, at least finds his own success. So here it is. I used to be. I used to be a writer, a lover, and a friend. I used to want a family, 2 dogs, a wife, and kids. I used to believe in something, standing on strong moral grounds. I used to see a better world, one with me and you. I used to hide the pain, slam the doors, lock them tight. I used to play pretend, dress up right, paint a smile, go along with the joke for a while. I used to live in the past, a land of yesteryear, where I felt safe and warm in fictitious love, wrapping myself in a ghost of a shell long gone. I used to be a part of a generation. Then I stripped down and realized ageism, sexism, and racism all belong to the same class of hate. I used to blame. Now I open my eyes to the bigger problems surrounding us, circling us, threatening to suffocate us. Debt and hate go hand in hand. I see lots of sticks, no carrots dangle low. I used to feel old, washed up, drained of life. I used to feel invalid in my existence as a person. And what's the value of a life beyond their achievements to society? I used to feel alone and down, spiraling out of control, not knowing where to turn, where I could go, searching inside women, Jesus, and booze, not finding a single drop of soup for a weary soul that knew there was more to this life that we live, not comprehending how vast of an impact nothing can truly have. I used to be a writer, a lover, and a friend. As of this writing, I finally understand the difference between once being something and realizing what comes to pass is still in your grasps. I used to hate the world. Now I'm staring in the eye, daring to rise up and ask life for a fighting chance to enjoy what is rightfully mine. Time. For with time, what used to be can be again. And I feel like as a company, as a person, I haven't even achieved the like the smallest little bit of actual um I don't think that we've really started. I think that we exercised some muscles that we hadn't touched in a while. I feel like we went places, we did things, and in our minds we failed. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't correct. But I'm now going to make this extremely transparent. There's going to be places where you can watch, just like I'm going to do this from time to time, where I'm going to take a piece that I write, I'm going to record it. We're going to have live streams, which I'm actually about to hit Twitch up right now. I'll actually be doing a quick YouTube video to say, hey, we're going live in a minute, after I get off of being live from YouTube. I'm going to have as much content as we can put out, as I want to reach people. And what we found is the hardest part about reaching people is that there are so many people trying to reach people, and they're trying to just be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is, do you think this is interesting? And it is so difficult to just break the noise. That's the barrier. That's the wall. Is all of the noise, all of the just things, good, bad, ugly. It doesn't really matter. There's just so much going on in this world, and we want to break away from molds, and we want to do we just want to have some fun, and we want to take people's minds off of all the bad and really kind of do more of a positive image for everything, from vernacular, just from a language perspective, to a full on just laugh a little, enjoy life, and find what you want to do. Don't let people tell you that you can't do something because you don't have a degree. They don't feel you're qualified. And really just take some time to find out what you want to do with yourself, and find out exactly who you are, and work less towards making everybody else happy, and do things that make you happy. So that is going to be all for me for the moment. I'm going to be right back. So if you guys want to keep it up, that's fine. I'll be right back. I gotta end this one.